Imagine a garden where flowers only bloom when you look at them. A magical place where your gaze alone brings color and life into existence. The moment your eyes wander away, those blossoms vanish, dissolving into a shimmering mist of pure possibility. There's no color, no shape, no scent, just the potential for beauty, waiting to be noticed. It's as if the universe itself is waiting for your attention, holding its secrets close until you choose to look. Turn away, and reality slips back into uncertainty. A haze where anything could happen, but nothing is certain. The garden is both everything and nothing all at once. But the instant you return your gaze, a single flower appears, unique and real, as if conjured by your curiosity. Your observation doesn't just reveal the world, it helps create it. This isn't just a whimsical fantasy, it's the strange, mind-bending reality of quantum mechanics, where the observer effect reigns supreme. On the scale of planets, moons, and stars, the universe seems orderly and predictable. The laws of physics work like clockwork, and everything follows a script. But shrink down to the quantum world, and the rules change. Here, particles don't have definite properties until we measure them. They exist in a blur of possibilities, a dance of maybes. Before we look, an electron isn't here or there. It's a wave of probability, spread out across space, existing in many places at once. Our act of observation forces the universe to make a choice, collapsing that wave of potential into a single concrete reality. Suddenly, the electron is here, not there. It's like a cosmic game of peekaboo. The universe hides all its possible outcomes behind its hands, and only reveals one when we decide to peek. The moment we measure, a definite answer appears, almost as if the universe is responding to our curiosity. The act of asking the question, of seeking knowledge, actually helps create the answer. Our attention shapes what is real. This isn't just philosophy or speculation. It's a phenomenon tested and confirmed in laboratories around the world with experiments that defy our everyday logic. The observer effect blurs the line between us and the universe, making us participants in the unfolding of reality itself. Are we simply passive witnesses, or do we help shape the universe with our attention and curiosity? The question lingers, inviting us to wonder. The observer effect suggests that reality is more like an interactive story than a pre-written movie. Each moment is shaped by our choices and our focus. We are not separate from the universe's unfolding story. We are woven into its very fabric, shaping and being shaped by it in return. The cosmos responds to the focus of our consciousness, inviting us to participate in its shyest, most profound secret. That reality itself is waiting for us to look. To truly witness the mysterious observer effect, let's step into the world of the double-slit experiment, a cornerstone of quantum physics that has puzzled and fascinated scientists for over a century. Imagine a simple setup, a solid barrier with two narrow slits cut into it, an electron gun firing single electrons one at a time, and a screen behind the barrier to record where each electron lands. It seems straightforward, almost like a child's science project. If electrons were just tiny particles, you'd expect to see two bright bands on the screen, each one lining up perfectly with a slit, just like marbles passing through two doorways. But something astonishing happens. When we don't watch which slit the electron passes through, the screen reveals a complex interference pattern, alternating bands of light and dark, just like ripples from two stones overlapping in a pond. In this scenario, the electron behaves not like a single particle, but as a wave, somehow passing through both slits at once, interfering with itself, and creating a pattern that only waves can make. Driven by curiosity, we decide to place a detector at the slits, hoping to catch the electron in the act and see which path it actually takes. The moment we observe, the magic vanishes. The interference pattern disappears, replaced by just two bands, exactly what we'd expect if the electron were a simple particle. By measuring, we force the electron to choose. It acts like a particle, traveling through one slit or the other, never both. The act of observation itself changes the outcome. It's as if the electron knows it's being watched and alters its behavior accordingly. When we don't ask, the electron is a wave of possibilities. When we do, it becomes a definite particle. The very question we pose shapes the answer we receive. At this scale, reality isn't fixed, it's fluid, shifting based on what we choose to measure and how we choose to look. The universe, it seems, isn't just a passive stage. It's an active participant responding to our curiosity and our questions. The double-slit experiment stands as powerful evidence. Our act of observation doesn't just reveal reality, it helps create it. Here, the boundary between observer and observed blurs, and the two become inseparable parts of a single, unfolding story. The universe's behavior is intimately tied to our curiosity, our questions, and our willingness to look deeper. At the quantum level, reality is not just something we observe, it's something we participate in, shaping and being shaped by our actions. We're not just passive spectators, we're active players in the unfolding drama of the universe. The universe's deepest secrets don't simply exist, waiting to be found. They emerge only when we dare to look, to question, and to wonder. Erwin Schrödinger illustrated quantum strangeness with his famous cat. Imagine a cat in a sealed box with a device triggered by a radioactive atom. If the atom decays, poison is released and the cat dies. If not, the cat lives. Quantum mechanics says the atom is both decayed and not until observed. So before we look, the cat is both alive and dead, a superposition. The whole system is a blur of possibilities waiting for an observer. This thought experiment asks, when does quantum weirdness end and reality begin? Is it when the device triggers or when a person opens the box? Observation forces the universe to choose a single outcome. Schrödinger's cat highlights the philosophical puzzle. Is something real if unobserved? At the quantum level, reality is participatory. The cat in the box is a symbol of quantum uncertainty. For decades, the observer effect was a passive curiosity. But imagine a future where we harness it, using neuroscience, quantum computing, and biofeedback. Scientists invent the quantum focus array, QFA, amplifying human consciousness to direct the observer effect. In early experiments, a researcher focuses on a salt solution, visualizing a crystal. With the QFA, their focused observation triggers the crystal's formation. Artists become pioneers, sculpting energy into matter with their minds. They create living, shifting art, thoughts made tangible. Chefs and nutritionists use QFAs to assemble food atom by atom, tailoring nutrition. Quantum gastronomy lets us create perfect, allergen-free meals instantly. The dream of instant creation becomes reality. We learn to cultivate the quantum garden with focused thought. Art, food, and materials are conjured from raw elements. The line between imagination and reality blurs. Human creativity becomes the ultimate tool. The age of conscious creation begins. With the power to manifest matter at will, humanity steps into a new role, the planet's gardeners, caretakers, and creators. No longer limited by the slow processes of nature or the constraints of technology, we become stewards of Earth's future, shaping it with intention and care. The first projects are environmental. Teams of geoscriptors gather in meditative focus, using collective intention and quantum field amplifiers to restore deserts and heal damaged landscapes. Their work is both science and art, blending ancient wisdom with cutting-edge technology. They envision thriving ecosystems, guiding water molecules to coalesce and soil to regain its fertility. Every thought, every observation becomes a seed for renewal. Mist forms where there was only dry air, rain falls on parched earth, and barren sands bloom into vibrant forests. The impossible becomes routine. Pollution is tackled at its most fundamental level. By observing plastic at the quantum scale, teams break it down into harmless elements, neutralizing toxins and restoring balance to the environment. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch, once a symbol of human excess, dissolves. Its waste observed out of existence, leaving clear blue water in its place. Scarcity becomes a memory. Clean water, nourishing food, and essential materials can be created anywhere on demand by those trained in quantum observation. Housing is conjured from atmospheric carbon, transformed into beautiful, carbon-negative structures. Cities grow greener, more sustainable, and more harmonious with nature. Energy is no longer a source of conflict. Sunlight is directly converted into storage crystals, providing clean, limitless power for all. Society shifts from competition for limited resources to collaboration in creation. Communities unite, sharing knowledge and purpose. We heal the planet not by extraction, but by rewriting reality itself, restoring what was lost and nurturing what is possible. The era of scarcity ends. Abundance is accessible to all, regardless of geography or background. Communities thrive with quantum field amplifiers and trained observers working together to shape a better world. The world is transformed by focused collective will. Every project, every dream becomes possible through unity and vision. We become true stewards of Earth, nurturing life and possibility wherever we go. Humanity's role is redefined, no longer just consumers, but conscious creators, shaping a flourishing future for all. Society is transformed as material scarcity disappears. Wealth loses meaning when anyone can create what they need. Creativity, focus, and vision become the new currency. Artists, healers, and geoscriptors are the most respected. Education shifts to mindfulness, meditation, and ethical creation. Children learn to manifest shapes and colors, training their minds. Higher education focuses on the ethics of quantum manifestation. Human potential is measured by what one creates for the collective good. Cities become living works of art, integrated with nature. Conflict over resources fades, collaboration becomes the norm. A global sense of shared purpose emerges. The peace is real but built on responsibility and trust. Harmony is a conscious daily choice. With the power to shape reality, new ethical dilemmas arise. International treaties restrict QFA use to creative and restorative purposes. The quantum guardians monitor and regulate its use. The value of art, labor, and craft is questioned in a world of instant creation. Some reject quantum manifestation, choosing analog living for meaning. The greatest threat is internal, the stability of human consciousness. Negative emotions could manifest destructive outcomes. Rigorous training and screening are required for QFA operators. The power to create is also the power to enforce conformity. The price of miracles is constant vigilance and deep responsibility. As masters of observation, we face a deeper question. Are our thoughts and choices as fixed as they seem, or are we in superposition until we decide? The observer's paradox. We shape reality, but we're also part of it. If our observation affects the universe, does the universe's observation affect us? Perhaps consciousness is the universe observing itself through us. Our reality reflects our collective attention. A world focused on fear manifests fear. One focused on compassion manifests beauty. Each mind contributes to the fabric of reality. We are sculptors made of the same clay we shape. The power to shape reality reveals our own malleability. As we shape worlds with thought, a final question arises. Are we being observed by a greater consciousness? Could our universe be a possibility in a cosmic mind? Maybe the Big Bang was a cosmic observer's focused look. Our reality could be nested within another, grander one. This idea connects our smallest acts to the largest scales. Our creative observation might echo upward, part of a universal drive. We are not just inhabitants, but participants in a cosmic story. The ultimate responsibility is to create something worthy of being observed. Our universe sings with life, art, and compassion, perhaps catching the eye of the gardener beyond?